All right, today we are going to be installing my solar panels. We ordered 16 solar panels from Kinik Solar Panels in Mexico. I'll link their Instagram and information in the description here, but I'm on the roof right now with the guys, and we're going to document this whole process. And people get solar panels in Mexico because the electricity rates are pretty high, and when you're running the ACs and stuff like that, since every room has an AC, your electricity bills can be insane. I've had friends here who have had like 25,000 peso electricity bills, which is like a couple $1,000s for 2 months worth of use. So it can get out of hand pretty quick, and if you're not aware of how it's rated, you'll be paying a lot of money, and they will cut you off right away if you don't pay it. So yeah, we're gonna install the panels, and we'll just document this whole process. So I'm here with the owner, Rodrigo, of the solar panel installation. He's gonna quickly talk to you guys about why they're better than everybody else and how long he's been in the business and so on. So I'll pass the mic on to Rodrigo here.
Hi, this is Rodrigo from Kinik Solar Energy. We've been in the business for about 8 years. I'm Mexican. I was working on the trades in Canada. I learned to respect the safety of the work, the code, to keep a job site clean. We implement that here. We achieve better projects, better quality. So we specialize in residential and commercial projects, solar projects, and mostly energy generation and lithium battery backups. We as a company give a 5-year warranty on the overall installation. That includes if something fails, if something breaks, we'll replace it. No extra cost, not even labor. For all our solar installations, we use K2 system railings. It's a brand that is specially made for solar panel installation. We don't use aluminum for windows. We don't use steel that is made for a way other different purpose, and that ensures a good installation and a good rating for wind. And also we add concrete bases to the whole frame, so it's more steady, weighs more, and we can assure you if a hurricane Cat 4 comes, you don't even need to worry about. One of the most asked questions is if I have a regular solar panel installation and the grid goes out, do I still have power? If you have a regular on-grid system, you will need a battery backup system. It adds more cost to the project, but if you wanna have 24/7 energy source without any interruption, it can be done. The warranty is more than 10 years, so even if the cost it's a little bit more, covered by more years. Another good point here in Mexico is that if you overproduce energy, or if your house is closed because you went on vacation for, I don't know, a week, 2 months, whatever, all the energy that you produce and you send to the grid, it'll be saved by the grid in like a credit bank. So when you come back, you overuse power, you have that credit on your favor and you can use for over a year period. So that's another pretty good point on solar power here in Mexico. Also, we do take care of everything that needs to be done in order for your solar to work, even the CFE paperwork. And when we do the CFE paperwork, they come and they actually replace your meter for one that looks exactly the same, but has 2 readings. First reading is whatever you're using from the grid, and the second reading is whatever you're giving back to the grid. So after your 2-month period or 1 month period, they will come, take the 2 readings and say you use 1,000 kilowatts and you gave back to the grid 1,050 kilowatts. So they charge nothing of energy, you only pay like 50 pesos. That's the minimum payment for CFE. And you have 50 kilowatts that went to your kilowatt bank. The credits, they do expire after a year, and the year starts counting the day the CFE changed the meter. Let's see the work when it's done.
Let's just check the progress here. It's lunchtime for them, but they're moving along here. So they're saying that this is going to be a 3-day install. So they started on Friday and they should be done by Tuesday. They don't work on the weekends. But let's take a look at what they've done. So the frame for these panels are taking up the front of the house. And then there'll be 4 more over there. It's coming along. I'm gonna go back down because it's a little scary up here. All right, that's a wrap for day 1. Let's check out the progress. All the frames are up, sonotubes are installed, but they still need concrete, but they have secured them all. All right, so it was a pretty quick day. They accomplished a lot. You guys will be back on Monday to continue installation. So like I said, it should be a 3-day process. What's up guys, it's day 2 of installation here, the solar panels. It's looking a little windy, so I'm going to try to be quick here before I get rained out or with thunderstorms and whatnot. I'll actually show you guys what it looks like here. So there's a nasty storm coming through. It's not looking good. Anyway, so they just poured the foundation, the castings for the frame. It's looking pretty good. Everything's nice and secure, and they're going to be working on the electrical part. What's up? So today is day 3 of the solar panel install, and the guys are here taking apart the sonotubes to ensure everything is properly secured to the roof now. It is still a little rainy today, but it shouldn't stop them from working. And we're going to get all the electrical and the panels installed today. So we're looking good. I'll give you guys a look. Everything's bolted in and waterproofed under there. We got 16 panels going in. This is probably the most structurally sound install I've seen. What's up everybody? Today's day 4 of the solar install. We're a day behind, unfortunately, because a crazy storm came in yesterday, which was day 3, and the day before that they only kind of worked a half day for the same reason. It is rainy season here in Mexico, so you know, it's kind of expected. They should be able to finish up today, they're saying, and hook up everything. They did all the electrical, so they literally just need to install the panels, hook up all the electrical to that, and we should be good to go from there. So let's just take a look at where they're at. So they got well, they have some of the panels hooked up. They've got all of them up on the roof, and they just have to secure them. And then you can see they've got some of the wiring in that little box there is hooked up. It is incredibly hot right now because it did rain heavily for the last 2 days, pretty much, and now it's finally sunny, and obviously all that humidity has to go somewhere, so it's all rising and it is getting very hot. Let's just take a look how they do this here. Looks like it's pretty simple and straightforward once you lay out everything. You got all the little grommet attachments that hook them to the track of the panels. You just tighten them down. So I'll have some space under the panels here to access the air conditioners if they ever fail. And then you see that thing right there. I guess that's what it all connects into. On the roof, I'm just checking up on progress here. It looks like they might be delayed by another day. The 2 days of weather really messed with their schedule, which is fine. It's not like I'm in a rush to get this done here, but all the panels are secured and they're just finishing up the wiring. Alright, So we are back on the roof today, continuing the solar install. We did run into some issues. Like I said, it was supposed to take 3 days overall, but last week the rain kept on and off for about 2 straight days. So they took it to Friday and they were actually done. It was working. Today is Monday. But then on Friday evening, I got a knock at the door from the condominium board saying that our solar panel is not properly installed, meaning that it's going against any of the condo board rules. And the reason for that is because you could actually see some of the panels from the street side. So the first 6 panels that they've installed, we actually have to relocate and move them further back so they can't be seen from the front of the house. Not a major problem, but just more annoying for them. So they're hoping that they can probably finish this up maybe today, but probably tomorrow. So I'll give you guys a good look here what's going on. So there are 2 panels here that sit kind of like in line here. But the first row of 6 need to come off, and then they've rebuilt this frame here. So I believe there's going to be 4 lined up here just like these. So these are actually sitting this way as opposed to this way. So they're going to put 4 here, and then they're going to put 2 more right here to extend it down. And that should take care of all 6 there. So unfortunately it's annoying for everybody. But you know, Kinik is really good at what they do, and they had no complaints. They just handled it, and they're just going to make it work. So again, I just talked to the guys, and they're saying that they should be done, possibly moving the panels today. If not, they'll be tomorrow, and they've already pre-wired everything, so they just have to connect it all in. Most of their wiring is just quick connects. So you just see a bunch of quick connects like that. So anyways, that's the update for today. So see you guys later.